And it's kind of like if your purpose had arms, and could talk to you, it probably would reach out to you and shake you and ask you, what are you doing? You know, you're not working towards your dreams anymore. You're not being obedient to God's plan. That's what your purpose is. And you got to understand, as I told you in that last video, the windows go close eventually. You don't got all day all on your time and thinking that you could do this whenever you want to. You got to start working towards your purpose now. You got to start fulfilling these things that need to be filled. And you know that you're not on your purpose when everything that you're trying is not working. You sitting here trying to get promoted at a job. You know what I'm saying? You looking for relationships and, other things to do other than building your purpose. You know what I'm saying? And that's a detrimental thing when you being disobedient. You know what I'm saying? You're not following God's plan for you and you're not working on what you need to do. Yeah, you're going to fail. You know what I'm saying? Because what you need to understand is it's that fear you probably got in you that why you're not fulfilling your dreams. Why you're not running towards your purpose. Why you slowing down. People probably talked you out of it. You used to have that fire burning in you and you was working towards it. You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't even doing nothing no more. Now you're not even putting nothing out anymore. You know what I'm saying? Now you're not even making your designs no more. You know what I'm saying? Now you're not even writing like you used to no more. You're going away from your purpose. Now you think it's time for you to search for jobs and you doing all types of things. You know what I'm saying? God go test your faith. You know what I'm saying? And see, do you really want this out here? You know what I'm saying? Because when you on your purpose, it's going to feel good. You know what I'm saying? You can't worry about, I ain't made it today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing good yet. You got to keep on working and keep on working out here. Because you got to understand this is God time that we own out here. But your purpose, you got to keep working towards. You know what I'm saying? Some people got a purpose of teaching. You know what I'm saying? Some people got that purpose of them for fulfilling, serving the people out here. Doing things out here. You know what I'm saying? Preaching, teaching, singing, whatever it is. You got to work towards your purpose because you was picked for this. You know what I'm saying? God chose you for this, whatever that career is that you in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could be somebody working with your hands, you know what I'm saying? A mechanic, you know what I'm saying? A basketball player, you know what I'm saying? A public speaker, whatever it is. You won't get out that comfort zone though, you know what I'm saying? When you stuck in that comfort zone and you just chilling, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go out there, you know what I mean? You get held back, you know what I'm saying? Your purpose is awaiting you. And you got to understand that you going to keep getting the signs for it, you know what I'm saying? You're going to keep getting in your face. You know what I'm saying? You're going to keep getting the signs from other people who asking you. You don't do that anymore? You know what I'm saying? Because they don't see you working on it like you used to. You used to be very consistent at what you were doing out here. You know what I'm saying? But now you slowed back. You know what I'm saying? You essentially going to other things out here. And that can be detrimental to you when you're not working on your purpose of fulfilling the things that you need to do out here. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no time out here where you should be worried about, I ain't made it here yet. You know what I'm saying? You should be having nothing in mind and saying, this ain't working out yet. This God plan right here. When God pick you for something, you just got to go with God's speed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I got the gift of gab, and it's here in me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where it's going to take me, but I just had to be obedient and start making videos, you know what I'm saying? And getting out my comfort zone and start speaking to people myself, you know what I'm saying? It didn't feel comfortable for me, and I'm still working on it, you know what I mean? Because I'm not used to being in front of a camera and, being on social media, because I thought that wasn't for me. But when God put that purpose in me, it directed me to YouTube. It directed me to TikTok, Instagram, or whatever it is out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to be obedient. You know what I mean? Everything I was trying, it wasn't working. You know what I mean? I was just looking to get pleasure from jobs, and moving from building to building and career to career. You know what I'm saying? God picked you for what your purpose is out here. And that could be, somebody who's a nurse, somebody who's on their way to be a doctor out here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that fear of being around people, that fear of being a manager, of being a leader, is hunting you because you don't think it's for you, because you're shy, because you're an introvert or whatever, but you were picked for that because people need to see you. You know what I'm saying? You were picked for that because you're the fair one and God knows you gonna do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? So don't run from your purpose because your purpose gonna keep running after you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta remember, this God time out here. God will direct you to do something, and you got to be obedient out here. You know what I'm saying? You tried it your way. You tried to get promoted at jobs. You tried to go to another career. You know what I'm saying? You even graduated college in something that you didn't even want to do before, probably, because you stopped chasing your purpose out here. Go chase your purpose. Whatever makes you feel good, go do it. Because you know it makes you feel good, because you don't even look at the monetary value of it. You know what I'm saying? You know you helping people when you teaching, when you tutoring. You know what I'm saying? You playing instruments, whatever it is. You make people feel good. So you got to go ahead and just keep running towards your purpose and go fulfill the things that makes you feel good. Because your purpose is going to get you where you going. Your purpose is going to fund you financially. You know what I'm saying? Your purpose is going to keep you alive, essentially. You know what I'm saying? The longer it takes, hey, the more you got to live out here. That's what I learned. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to go all fast all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just go with God's speed out here. You know what I'm saying? You might not have time to work on your purpose every day, but go ahead and do it twice a week. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Go ahead and do 30 minutes a day. You know what I mean? Because your purpose is for you. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, it's going to be a full-time purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's why people go out on a limb and they just quit their job and, they just go to another town. They quit their job and they just go, start studying and writing their books like they were, told to. So be calculated when you're doing this, but understand your purpose is awaiting you and you got to go for it. That's all I got. Motivation comes in many forms. Lamborghini Lamar.